Hello there. This is going to be a review on the Sector 9 Super Shaka. The deck itself is 42.5 inches long. It's not exactly your ideal free ride option, but the board is meant for bigger rides. The board consists of a 30.5 inch wheelbase. The wheelbase is the distance between the one wheel, the front wheel, and the back wheel. The board itself has a slight drop from where the trucks are mounted to where your foots are. They're not really decent sized pockets comparable to those of the double kick penguin made by Longboard Larry or the Nelson Spindrift. I personally like those boards a lot more because when you're sliding with this and going into a huge toe side standee, your feet, let me just take off my shoes, hold on. So when you're going into big standee, your shoes, I generally have to look down to make sure that my feet are placed properly. Well, if you're on a board with pockets, you can just feel it out with your feet. I mean, one of the solutions to this is probably by making vicious pockets or the 3D concave, and there's a description to that in this little box right here. The board is very stiff. It is 8 plies of Canadian maple. There's very little flex. I weigh 150 pounds. I mean, I guess I ride this board pretty hard, and it's held up great. It features a nose and a tail. It does look symmetrical, but there is minute differences between the two. There's a tail, which you can pretty much tell in the nose. They're lipped, so, I mean, it gives you pretty nice. It's pretty nice. You can feel it out. The board itself is very heavy for a free ride board. Alright, it's got kicks. It's cool. I like to do bonelesses, and sometimes early grabs are fun also on this, but its weight, I mean, if the board was lighter, it'd probably be a lot better. The graphic on this board, it's cool. I really don't care about the graphic because as you're riding, the graphic doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. Other facts about this board, I'm running the stock grip tape, stock Sector 9. Grip tape, you can slide your feet on around, but really I'd like to put some more vicious on it and re-grip it. The board itself has held up great. I've curved it a couple of times. I mean, the wood's kind of splitting, but it's what you expect from Sector 9 decks. Highlights, the best features about the deck. It's a cheap board, Sector 9, most people are like, Sector 9, oh, beginner longboards, you know, cheap pieces of crap. I love Sector 9. You can really ride anything. It's not the board, it's the rider. It's a well-made board, it'll get you far. It's only like 80 bucks off of Merskate.com. Not Mearskate, Merskate. Made that mistake in the last video. Flashback review, if you want to look at it right there. Reasons why I bought this board. I bought it off of Merskate for $75 because, I mean, it was cheap, and the main reason why it was $75 is because there's a minor scratch on it. This big one right here was my doing, but the scratches don't really matter that much. Looks fine. Your board's gonna get beat up regardless. The board itself is pretty much symmetrical with minor differences in the nose or tail, which means it's great for riding switch. I would recommend this board if you're into free riding or you like to just cruise. Not really so much if you like to cruise around, because there's better options for you. You probably want to go with the pintail. The board itself might not be the best for downhill because of its 42 inches in length. You probably want to go with something smaller. Is the board worth your money? That's the main question that we're getting to. Yes, it's definitely worth your money. It holds up great. It's a cheap board. If you're looking for a board for $80, you can't go wrong with it. It beats every other board by Sector 9 and definitely can compete with some of the other boards out there.
Put the nip away!
Yeah. This has been your review on the Sector 9 Super Shaka. Hopefully, I'm looking pretty sexy, so's the board and my robe.
Fuck.
Don't forget the hat, courtesy of Eric. And the board. And the rope!
I just put this on wrong.